This so-called sovereign citizen just marched into court facing OVI charges and driving without a license, registration, or even a basic grasp of reality. Just vibes and wildly bad decisions. From the moment he opens his mouth, he's spouting that classic pseudo-legal nonsense like it's going to magically erase the charges. The judge? Already fed up. And when you hear this guy's logic, you'll probably want to rewind just to confirm he actually said something that ridiculous. Honestly, I can't tell if he's a full-blown sovereign citizen or just a confused dude who got trapped in a YouTube rabbit hole labeled legal hacks they don't want you to know. Either way, the meltdown is spectacular. Things heat up fast, and this guy gets humbled even faster. So here's the real question. Do you feel bad for him? Or is this exactly what happens when you get your legal advice from Reddit comments? Drop your take in the comments and let's dive in. It's one thing to be a sovereign citizen, dropping black and white nonsense papers into court like you're casting legal spells with Microsoft Word. But it's a whole new level of delusion to send your crucial legal documents to the wrong state. Yes, this guy actually mailed Ohio court papers to New Jersey. What's next? Faxing your appeal to Chuck E. Cheese? The sheer geography fail is wild, especially when even Google Maps would have politely screamed, "Are you sure about that?" And here's the kicker. Filing in the wrong jurisdiction isn't just embarrassing, it can instantly get your entire case thrown out, and the court won't even blink. I once filled out the wrong DMV form and needed therapy in the parking lot, but at least I didn't try to declare myself a sovereign citizen of Atlantis. At this point, It feels like these folks skipped every civics class and enrolled straight into a major in magical thinking. So far, I'm really starting to like this judge. Finally, someone who isn't afraid to clap back at he. These DIY lawyers with a god complex. He basically hit the guy with, "Oh, you want to play sovereign citizen in my courtroom? Cool. But at least act like you passed 6th grade social studies." And I swear, this dude kept repeating New Jersey District Court like it was some kind of magic incantation. Bro, you're in Ohio, not Hogwarts. The judge literally corrected him earlier, but it blew through his head like a breeze through an abandoned shed. Honestly, if I had $1 for every sovereign citizen who ignored basic courtroom instructions, I'd be reacting to this from a yacht, not my bedroom. Half of me wants to laugh, the other half feels bad for the courts wasting real hours on this fantasy role play. Let me know what you guys think. Clown show or cautionary tale? I'm not even surprised anymore. This is peak sovereign citizen behavior, and we've all seen this circus before. They shout about how the court has no jurisdiction, quote laws they clearly pulled from a conspiracy subreddit, and then completely freeze when it's their turn to speak. Like, bro, you were just yelling about the Magna Carta 5 minutes. Ego, and now you're acting like you forgot you're in a courtroom. This guy went from full volume nonsense to mute in record time. Honestly, at that point, you're practically asking the judge to stamp guilty on your forehead. I mean, at least, throw out a question, anything. Ask the witness if they believe in birds or how their lunch was. Literally any question would be better than sitting in silence like a stunned NPC. When you represent yourself and say nothing, the court just moves on like you don't even exist. What do you guys think? Is this guy trolling or just completely lost in the sauce? You're not wrong. This judge has the patience of a monk dealing with this sovereign citizen nonsense. Like the guy walks into court acting like he's unlocked the Konami code for immunity, and the judge is still calmly giving him chance after chance. Most people wouldn't even get 5 minutes of this kind of grace before the gavel drops hard. And 3 days? That's basically a weekend getaway with a court date on the side. The dude's acting like a courtroom clown, wasting everyone's time, and still gets what amounts to a slap on the wrist. Meanwhile, the rest of us have gotten harsher consequences for sneaking snacks past bedtime. Judges can throw the book at you. For stalling, lying, or just being an overall menace, it's called contempt and aggravating circumstances, and they are very real. So yeah, I feel you. Let me know. Do you think the judge was being too soft, or is this the system just trying to avoid an appeal circus? Or let me know in the comments what you think about that sentencing, because even though it was laughably light, and the judge basically did mental gymnastics to make sure this guy could keep his job, you know, this sovereign citizen is still going to jump on TikTok later claiming he was oppressed, calling the judge a tyrant, or better yet, a racist, for simply enforcing the law. Like, bro, you didn't get railroaded, you just got held accountable. Barely. And it's wild when you think about it. Texas will fine you for owning too many adult toys, but somehow it's totally legal for people like this to walk into court and act like Judge Judy's just a suggestion. I've been kicked out of a library for whispering too loud, and that felt more strict than this man's actual sentence. And can we talk about the outfits? Why do sovereign citizens dress for court like they're headed to a backyard alien summit? Anyway, let me know. Do you think he'll even show up for jail? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.